Isang mapagpalang araw ang sumaating lahat, mga kababayan. Narito na naman po tayo sa isa na namang yugto ng ating talakayan sa algebra. Sa bidyong ito, ang ating pong paksa ay tungkol sa linear equations. Ang ating pong aklat sandigan ay pinamagatang Algebra for College Students na iniakda nina Dr. Oscar Limlingan at Dr. Isidro Carino. Ito po ay ginawa ni Sir R. Squared upang maging kasangkapan sa pagtuturo ng matematika at maging kasangkapan din ng mga mag-aaral sa pag-aaral o pagbabalik-aral sa kursong algebra. Ang layunin sa ating pag-aaral ay upang matutunan ng mga mag-aaral ang mga konsepto at pangunahing prinsipyo hinggil sa linear equations. Ang resulta ng pag-aaral o ang bunga ng layunin ay ang mga sumusunod. Ang mga mag-aaral ay magkakaroon ng kaalaman at kakayahang lumutas ng mga problems na may kaugnayan sa mga sumusunod. Linear equations involving one unknown, linear equations involving two unknowns, linear equations involving three or more unknowns, determinants, at sa huli ay magamit nila ang mga ito sa aplikasyon sa kanilang pang-araw-araw na buhay. Linear equations. Ang tumbasan or equation sa salitang Ingles ay isang pahayag na nagsasaad ng pagkakapantay ng dalawang algebraic expressions. Ang halimbawa nito ay 3x minus 5 is equal to x plus 3. Ang dalawang algebraic expressions na ito ay tinatawag nating left side at right side of the equation ayon sa pagkakabanggit or sa salitang Ingles, respectively. Mga uri ng equation. Una, conditional equation ay isang uri ng tumbasan or equation na totoo lamang para sa ilang mga values o halaga ng variable o mga kaugnay na variable. Ang kaugnay na variable ay tinukoy bilang hindi alam or unknown at karaniwang ipinahihiwatig o kinakatawan ng mga titik ng alpabeto na X, Y, and Z. Ikalawa, identity, ang isang equation na totoo para sa lahat ng pinahihintulutang values ng unknown or unknowns. Linear equations. Ang kurso na ito ay tatalakay lamang sa uri ng mga equations na totoo lamang para sa certain values of the unknown. Sa ating pagpapatuloy at paglaon, ang term na equations ay tutukoy sa isang conditional na equation, maliban kung ito ay isinaad. Ang kaugnay na problema ay kung paano makahanap ng halaga ng hindi alam o sa wikang Ingles, values of the unknown, kung saan magiging totoo ang tumbasan o ang equation. Ang particular na value of the unknown ay nagbabawas or nagre-reduce sa ibinigay na equation sa isang pagkakakilanlan o identity ay tinatawag na ugat ng equation or in English, root of the equation. Ang proseso ng paghanap sa ugat o root of the equation ay tinatawag na solving the equation. Ang mga sumusunod ay maaaring magamit sa pagbalangkas ng mga problema na may kaugnayan sa linear equation. Una, the axiom of addition. Kung ang katumbas ay idadagdag sa katumbas na dami, ang resulta ay pareho. In English, if equals are added to equal quantities, the results are equal. Number 2, the axiom of subtraction. Kung ang katumbas ay ibabawas sa katumbas na dami, ang resulta ay parehas. If equals are subtracted to equal quantities, the results are equal. Number 3. Under number 3, the axiom of multiplication. Kung ang katumbas ay imumultiply sa katumbas na dami, ang resulta ay parehas. If equals are multiplied to equal quantities, the results are equal. Number 4. Under number 4, the axiom of division. If equals are divided to equal quantities, the results are equal, provided that the divisors are not zero. Mga halimbawa sa pagkuha ng ugat. Finding the roots, sample problems. Matapos nating matunghayan ang nakalipas na slide, kung saan meron tayong 4 na axioms. Axioms of addition, subtraction, multiplication, at division. Hayaan niyo pong aking paigsiin o bigyan ng konklusyon ang mga bagay na iyon. Sa madaling salita po lamang, kung ano man ang iyong idinagdag, ibinawas, iminultiply, or idinivide sa kabilang bahagi ng equation, ay ganun din ang iyong gagawin sa kabilang bahagi nito. Sa ganung paraan, hindi mo binago ang halaga ng equation. Whatever you do to the left side of the equation, you also do to the right side of the equation. In that way, you do not change the value of the equation. If you multiply both sides of the equation by a certain number, you do not change the value of the equation. Kapag i-divide mo ang parehong left side at ang right side ng equation sa parehong number, ay hindi mo binago ang halaga o value ng equation na iyon. Ganon din naman, kung ikaw ay nagdagdag ng isang numero sa kabilang side ng equation, ay kailangan mo ring dagdagan ang numero sa kabilang side ng equation ng kaparehong dami, upang nang sa ganon ay hindi mo binago ang halaga o value ng equation. Para sa ating paghahalimbawa, atin pong tunghayan ang first example. Find the root of 2x minus 1 is equal to 5. Kung atin pong makikita, meron po tayong 2x minus 1. Kung dadagdagan natin ng plus 1 sa kaliwa, ay kailangan din nating dagdagan ng plus 1 sa kanan. Sa ganung paraan, hindi natin binago ang halaga ng equation. Negative 1 plus 1, edi makakancel ito, at siya ay magiging 2x is equal to 6. Kapag i-divide daw natin ang equation sa isang number at sa kabilang equation ay i-divide natin sa kaparehong number divided by 2, therefore we never change the value of the equation. Therefore, 2 will cancel out and x will be equal to 3. Iyan po ang sinasabi ng axiom ng addition, subtraction, multiplication, at division. Subalit, ito pong mga axiom na ito ay mayroong tinatawag na shortcut. At hindi na po tayo mag-add or mag-subtract pa. Yun din naman po ang lalabasan. Ang shortcut pong yan ay tinatawag natin transposition. If we have 2x minus 1 is equal to 5, and we want to get x, we isolate x in one side of the equation. Therefore, we transpose all the terms to the other side of the equation. Ang lagi lamang po nating tatandaan, tuwing nagtatranspose tayo sa kabila ng equation, mababago ang kanyang sign. Therefore, if we want to isolate x, we will have 2x is equal to 5. We transpose this negative 1 to the other side of the equation, that becomes positive 1. Therefore, 2x is equal to 6. And if we want to get the value of x, we simply divide by the numerical coefficient 2, both sides of the equation. Therefore, we have x is equal to 3. And the result is just the same. Maaari nyo pong gamitin yung mga axioms or maaari nyo rin gamitin ang technique na itinuturo ko. Sa pangalawang example, bigyan pa natin ng pangalawang halimbawa. Ang una ay gamitin natin ang axiom 3x over 2 plus 4 is equal to 1. Isulat muna natin ng 3x over 2 plus 4 is equal to 1. Kung tayo ay magdadagdag or magbabawas, burahin muna natin ito, ano? Burahin natin ito at ilayo-layo natin ng kaunti. Yan. Is equal to 1. Tayo daw ay magdadagdag sa kaliwang equation, yun din ang idadagdag natin sa kanang equation. Bawasin natin itong 4 na to. So, 4 sa kabila, kailangan daw tayo ay magbabawas ng 4. Okay. Pagkatapos, makakancel na yung 4 na yon. 4 minus 4 is 0. Dito naman sa kabilang side, ang mangyayari, 3x over 2 will be equal to negative 3. Ngayon, kung tayo daw ay magmumultiply sa kabilang equation, ganun din ang gagawin natin sa kaliwang equation. Therefore, if we multiply that by 2, both sides of the equation by 2, we will be having 3x is equal to negative 6. And then, if we divide both sides of the equation by positive 3, what we will be having is x is equal to negative 2. Iyan po ay kung gagamitin natin ang axioms. Ang akin pong itinuturong technique sa inyo ay transposition, kung saan maaari nating isulat na ganito. 3x over 2 plus 4 is equal to 1. We transpose this to the other side of the equation, that becomes negative. Therefore, we have 3x is equal to 1 minus 4 over 2. Therefore, we have 3x is equal to negative 3. We cross multiply, multiplied by what? Positive 2. And then we divide both sides by 3. Therefore, x is equal to negative 2 because negative 3 and 3 will be negative 1. And we will end up with the same answer. Saan man po kayo madalian ay nasa sa inyo na po. Pero kapag ka po tayo ay nasa mga mahabang equations na, kadalasan po ang ginagamit natin ay transposition lamang. We have another example. X minus 1 times the quantity x minus 3 is equal to negative 2 times x minus 3. What we're going to do is to transpose this to the other side of the equation, leaving the right side with 0. Let us try to do that. So we have x minus 1 times the quantity x minus 3, and then we transpose this negative 2 times x minus 3, that becomes positive 2x minus 3, and that is equal to 0. Now, if we try to notice, we have a common factor, which is x minus 3. Ito yon. Tama? So if we try to factor that one out, ang matitira sa equation natin will be x minus 1 plus 2. Okay? So therefore, that is equal to 0. But this is preceded by a positive sign, so therefore we can remove the grouping symbol readily. So we have x minus 3 times the quantity, we remove the grouping symbol, x minus 1 plus 2. Okay? That is equal to 0. And then we have x minus 3, negative 1 plus 2, that is positive 1. Therefore, we can have it as x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now, how are we going to find the roots? Let us try to equate these two factors, equate that to 0. We have x minus 3 is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to 3 as one of our root. And then x plus 1 is equal to 0. We have x is equal to negative 1 as one of our root. Why that becomes negative 1? Because we transpose this to the other side of the equation, that becomes negative. Now, if we want to check for our answer, so we say to check, we just substitute the values of the roots to the equation. So we have, that will be 3 minus 1 times the quantity 3 minus 3. Is that equal to negative 2, 3 minus 3? Evidently, that is already equal because this one becomes 0 and this one becomes 0. 0 is equal to 0. And our answer is correct. The next root will be negative 1 minus 1 times negative 1 minus 3 is equal to, is that equal to negative 2 times the quantity negative 1 minus 3? Tingnan natin kung siya ay magiging equal. Negative 1 minus 1, it will give us negative 2. Negative 1 minus 3, it will give us negative 4. Will that be equal to negative 2 times negative 1 minus 3? That will be negative 4. Therefore, positive 8 is equal to positive 8. And we have the roots of the equation 3 and negative 1 as our roots. We have another example. Solving linear equation with one unknown. The quantity 2x plus 3 multiplied by the quantity x minus 1 close quantity minus 7 is equal to 2x times the quantity x plus 4 close quantity plus 11. What we're going to do is to multiply first and distribute this 2x on the other side. So let us try to do that one. We have 2x times x is equal to 2x squared. And then 2x times negative 1 will be equal to negative 2x. And then 3 times x will be positive 3x. And then positive 3 multiplied by negative 1 will give us negative 3. Huwag nating kakalimutan yung minus 7. On the right side of the equation, we have 2x squared plus 8x plus 11. Therefore, we combine similar terms. We have on the left 2x squared, negative 2x plus 3x will give us positive x. Negative 3 minus 7 will give us negative 10, the right side will become 2x squared plus 8x plus 11. What we're going to do is we transpose these terms on the other side of the equation, leaving the right side with 0 so that we can solve for x. Let's try to do that. 2x squared plus x minus 10. Remember, kapag nagtatranspose tayo, the sign will be changed. Kung positive yan, magiging negative 2x squared, then magiging negative 8x, magiging negative 11, that will be equal to 0. We combine similar terms. 2x squared minus 2x squared, that will be cancelled out. This one is positive 1, negative 8, that will leave us with negative 7x, and negative 10 at saka negative 11, that will be negative 21, that will be equal to 0. And now we transpose this one to the other side of the equation. We have negative 7x is equal to positive 21. Divide both sides by negative 7 and we will be having x is equal to negative 3. So let us try if indeed negative 3 is the root of this equation. Ang gagawin natin ay isa-substitute natin to check whether this is correct. So to check lang po tayo, no? That will be 2 times 3. Tama? Plus 3. Tama ba? And then that will be, wait, that is negative 3. Right? This is negative 3. Burahin po natin itong isang to. Okay, burahin lang natin. Now, we have negative 3 minus 1 minus 7. Okay. Will that be equal to what? Will that be equal to 2 times negative 3 times the quantity negative 3 plus 4, close quantity plus 11? Magiging equal ba siya? Tingnan natin. This one is negative 6 plus 3. Tapos ito daw ay times negative 4 minus 7. Yung right side naman, that will be 2, negative 3, then positive 1 plus 11. Tingnan natin, this will be negative 3, and then that will be multiplied by, so that is 6 plus 3, ano, multiplied by negative 4, then minus 7, ano, is equal to, okay, this one is negative 6 plus 11. Okay, so we have the here 12 minus 7. Negative times negative, positive 12 minus 7. Is that equal to negative 6 plus 11? This is 5 and the other side will be 5. Therefore, 5 is equal to 5. The answer is correct. Our root is x is equal to 3. We have another example. This time we are asked to solve for a linear equation involving fractions. 2x plus 7 over 3 minus 3x minus 5 over 4 is equal to 7x minus 1 over 6. Kung ating mapapansin, ang given ay hindi similar fractions. Kung kaya't kukunin natin ang least common multiple ng denominators at siya ang ating tatawaging least common denominator. Ano ang least common multiple ng 3, 4 at 6? Tama po kayo. Ang least common multiple ng 3, 4 at 6 ay 12. Kung kaya't ating imumultiply ang both sides of the equation by 12, following the axiom of multiplication. If equals is multiplied by equal quantities, the answer is equal. Kung magkagayon, atin imumultiply ang both side ng equation sa 12. Okay, subukan natin. This one and this one will be multiplied by 12 on both sides. Therefore, 12 divided by 3 will give us 4. 4 times 2x plus 7. 12 divided by 4, that will give us negative 3 times 3x minus 5. On the other side of the equation, 12 divided by 6 will give us 2 times 7x minus 1. We are going to expand. We will have 8x plus 28 minus 9x plus 15 is equal to 14x minus 2. Therefore, combining similar terms, on the left will be, this is positive 8, this is negative 9. Therefore, we have negative x plus, this is 43. 28 plus 15. That is equal to 14x minus 2. We transpose 14x to the other side of the equation and 43 to the other side of the equation. Therefore, negative x minus 14x is equal to negative 2. This positive becomes negative on the other side, negative 43. Therefore, we have negative 15x is equal to negative 45. Dividing both sides of the equation by negative 15, the answer is x is equal to positive 3. Let us check if we are getting the correct root by substituting this 3 to the variable x. We substitute here 3, 3, and 3. So let us say to check, this is 6 plus 7, 13 over 3. This is 9 minus 5, this is minus 4 over 4. This is 21 minus 1, 20 over 6. We will have 13 over 3 minus 1 is equal to 20 over 6. Are they equal? Yes, they are. Paano yan? Yung LCD sa left side will be 3. So 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1 times 13. Then 3 divided by 1 will be 3 times 1 minus, this is minus 3. This is equal to 20 over 6. Therefore, we have 10 over 3. Is that equal to 20 over 6? Yes, because if we divide the right side of the equation by 2, 2 over 2, what we will have is 10 over 3. Therefore, 10 over 3 is equal to 10 over 3. And we have the same answer. We have another problem. 3 over x plus 4x minus 3 over x squared plus 3x is equal to 5 over x plus 3. If we try to notice, the given fractions are not similar. Therefore, we will get the LCM of the denominator and we will make that as our least common denominator or LCD. What is the least common multiple of the given algebraic expressions of the denominator? Yes, that is correct. We have x times x plus 3. We try to multiply both sides of the equation by x times x plus 3. We multiply that by x times x plus 3, and in here we multiply that by x times x plus 3. Therefore, x times x plus 3 divided by x will be cancelled out. Therefore, we have x plus 3 multiplied by 3. And the second term, x times x plus 3 divided by x squared plus 3x, the whole thing will be cancelled out. That will be 1. That will be 4x minus 3. And on the right side, this x plus 3 will be cancelled out. Therefore, we have 5x. And then we try to distribute the 3. We have 3x plus 9 plus 4x minus 3 is equal to 5x. Combining similar terms, we have 7x, and then this 5x, when we transpose, that becomes negative. We will have 2x. And then this one is positive 6. We transpose to the other side, that is negative 6. And we divide both sides of the equation by positive 2. We will have x is equal to negative 3. We try to check if this is the root of the equation by substituting negative 3 to the variable x in here. Okay? Let us try to check our root, if that will satisfy the equation. So we say to check 3 over negative 3, negative 12, negative 15 over 9 minus 9. Okay. So this becomes negative na pala to, no? Then this one is 5 over negative 3 plus 3. Therefore, we have negative 1 minus 15 over 0 is equal to 5 over 0. This is undefined. Okay? This is undefined, and there is negative 1 that is left. Therefore, it does not satisfy the equation. Negative 3 is not the root. And we can say that the given equation has no solution. Okay. Solving linear equations with two unknown. May papaliwanag natin ito sa pagbibigay ng halimbawa. Halimbawa, may given dalawang equations with two unknown, which is x and y. Equation number 1 is equal to x plus 2y is equal to 2. And equation number 2 is equal to 2x minus y is equal to negative 11. Ang unang paraan ng pagsosolve na ating gagawin ay by substitution. Una, gagamitin natin ang isang equation at i-express natin ang x in terms of y. Pag nakuha na natin ang x in terms of y, ay isa-substitute natin ito sa pangalawang equation. Let us try to do that. Sa equation number 1, dito, let us express x in terms of y. Therefore, x is equal to 2 minus 2y. This is the value of our x. And then we substitute this one, substitute to equation number 2. Therefore, we will substitute this x to equation number 2 here. Therefore, we have 2 times 2 minus 2y minus y is equal to negative 11. Therefore, we are left with one equation with one unknown. We distribute the 2, we will have 4 minus 4y minus y is equal to negative 11. This is negative 5y is equal to negative 11 minus 4. Negative 5y is equal to negative 15. Divide both sides by negative 5. Negative 5, then therefore y is equal to positive 3. If y is equal to positive 3, we substitute this one here to solve for x. Therefore, x is equal to 2 minus 2 times 3. X is equal to 2 minus 6, and that is negative 4. Therefore, x is equal to negative 4 and y is equal to positive 3. We try to check our answer by substituting these values to neither of the equation, kahit sa equation 1 or sa equation 2. We say to check, we substitute these values to equation 1. We have negative 4 plus 2 times 3. Will that be equal to 2? This is negative 4 plus 6. Is that equal to 2? Therefore, 2 is equal to 2. Our answer is x is equal to negative 4 and y is equal to positive 3. Elimination by addition and subtraction. We are given 3x minus 5y is equal to 20 as equation number 1, and equation number 2, 2x plus y is equal to 9. By the word itself, elimination by addition and subtraction ay pagpaplasin natin or pagsusubtrakin natin ang mga equation. Kung atin mapapansin, 3x at 2x ang equation 1 at equation 2 respectively. Kapag atin siyang sinubtract, may matitira pa rin isa. So kailangan kapag isinubtract natin, meron tayong makakancel na isang variable. Para mangyari yon, kailangan natin i-multiply ang equation 1 sa 2 at ang equation 2 sa 3 para maging 6x at 6x yung equation 2. Ating gawin yung bagay na yun, ano? Let us say we multiply equation number 1 by 2 and we multiply equation number 2 by 3, both sides of the equation. So, sulat mo dyan, multiply equation number 1 by 2 and equation number 2 by 3. So the resulting equation will be 6x minus 10y is equal to positive 40. This is from equation number 1. And then we have 6x plus 3y is equal to 27. This is from equation number 2. Ang gawin natin, what we're going to do, we subtract, ano? Ang sabi, we change the sign of the subtrahend. This is positive, it becomes negative, that positive becomes negative, and this positive becomes negative, and we will proceed to addition. Therefore, this one is cancelled out. Then negative 10y plus negative 3y, that is negative 13y. Tapos we have equal to 40 minus 27, that is 13, positive. Therefore, y is equal to negative 1 because if we are going to divide both sides by negative 13, it will be negative 1. Alright. Now, upon knowing y is equal to negative 1, we can substitute it in any of the equation. Let us try to substitute it to equation number 1. We have 3x minus 5 times negative 1 is equal to 20. We have 3x, that will be plus 5 is equal to 20. 3x is equal to 15, because when we transpose this positive 5, that becomes negative. Then divide by 3, x is equal to 5. Okay, these are the roots of the equation. X is equal to 5 and y is equal to negative 1. Let us try to check. To check, we substitute the values that we obtain to the given equation. We have 3 times 5 minus 5 times negative 1, is that equal to 20? Therefore, 15 plus 5, is that equal to 20? 20 is equal to 20. Therefore, we have the roots to be 5 and negative 1. Isa pang halimbawa, 2 over x minus 3 over y is equal to 17 over 2. And equation 2 will be 6 over x minus 4 over y is equal to 18. Kung atin mapapansin, yung x variable, ang numerator sa equation 1 ay 2 at ang numerator sa equation 2 ay 6. Anong i-multiply natin sa equation 1 para makancel yung 6? Tama. We are going to multiply equation number 1 by negative 3. And then we will add the two equations. Let us try to do that. So we multiply equation 1 by negative 3. Of course, both sides of the equation will be multiplied by negative 3, and then we add to equation 2. Sabihin mo ganyan. Multiply equation number 1 by negative 3, then add to equation number 2. Therefore, we have negative 6 over x plus 9 over y is equal to, that will be 34, 51, negative 51 over 2. And then we just copy this one. 6 over x minus 4 over y is equal to 18. Now we are going to add the two equations. So if we're going to add, we do not need to change the sign. This one will be cancelled out. 9 over y minus 4 over y is equal to negative 51 over 2 plus 18. Alright. So what will be the LCD? Okay, this one can be written as 5 over y. 5 over y muna. Dito sa kabila, we have 2. Then we have negative 51 plus 36. Okay, and then Anong mangyayari? 5 over y is equal to 36 and 51, 14, 15, ano? So we have negative 15 over 2. We cross multiply. What happens is 10 is equal to negative 15y. Therefore, y is equal to 10 over negative 15, and we divide both numerator and denominator by 5. We will have 2 over negative 3. So y is negative 2/3. If we try to substitute this negative 2/3 to equation number 1, what happens is, 2 over x minus 3 over 2 over negative 3, ganyan yan, complex fraction, is equal to 17 over 2. Therefore, this is 2 over x plus 9 over 2 is equal to 17 over 2. Therefore, what we have is, that will be, if we transpose this to the other side, that becomes negative 9 over 2. We will have 8 over 2. Mangyayari sa kanya 4. 2 over x is equal to 4. Therefore, x is equal to 1 over 2. So, 1/2 yung x, negative 2/3 yung y. Tingnan natin. Let us try to check if these are the roots. X 1/2. So, sabihin natin dito, 1/2 at ito ay negative 2/3. So, let us try to check here. Let's make some space here. Right? So, that will be 2 over 1/2 minus 3 over negative 2/3. Is that equal to 17 over 2? So this one becomes 4, and this one becomes positive 9 over 2. Is that equal to 17 over 2? Okay, let us try if that is equal. 4 plus 9 over 2. So we have 2, and then we have 8 plus 9, okay? And that is equal to 17 over 2. Therefore, 17 over 2 is equal to 17 over 2. We have a correct answer. Ang isa pang paraan para mag-solve ng linear equation ay by determinants. Meron tayong second-order determinants at meron tayong third-order determinants. Kapag meron tayong second-order determinants, isusulat lamang natin ang mga terms na kagaya nito. A11 and then A12, A21, A22. Pagkatapos, i-cross multiply natin A11 times A22 minus pataas na ganon. Lagyan natin ng arrow, no? So, ang arrow natin will be paganito minus paganyan. Therefore, A11 times A22 minus A21 times A12. That is for the second order determinants. Kapag may third order determinants naman tayo, halimbawa, binigyan ka ng equation x, then plus y, then minus c. Ganyan, ano? So, meron kang 2x dito, plus 2y, minus 2z, halimbawa ganyan, is equal to 0 is equal to 0. At dito naman ay sabihin natin mayroon kang 4x plus 4y minus 4z is equal to 0. Isusulat mo ito ng paganyan, ano? Mangyayari, ito yung A11, A21 at A31. Ito naman yung A12, A22 at A32. Ito yung A13, A23 at A33. Maliwanag, ano? So, ang pagsulat ay pahanay na X, ito yung X, sunod ay Y, tapos susunod na column ay Z. Pagkatapos, kokopyahin mo yung X column at yung Y column. Okay. So, paliwanag natin maigi para mas maganda. Burahin muna natin to. So, kung mapapansin mo, yung dalawang columns na nauna ay inulit, no? Inulit dito sa inulit yung A11, A21, and A31. Yung first column at yung second column ay inulit. Pagkatapos yung mga arong yan, we multiply this one, plus, multiply this one, plus, multiply this one. Therefore, yan munang kung isusulat natin yan sa formula, we will have a thing like this. A11 times A22 times A33 plus A12 times A23 times A31. Tapos plus A13 times A21 times A32. Nasa isang parenthesis lahat yan. So, ilagay natin sa isang bracket. Tapos, ima-minus naman natin yung mga pataas. So, that will be minus, bracket ulit, A31 times A22 times A13. Tapos, minus ulit, ano? Ima-minus natin yung lahat ng paganyan. So, kung inilagay natin sa isang bracket yan, magiging plus na lang to, no? Plus A32 times A23 times A11. So, mawawala itong bracket dito dahil ginawa natin minus yun, plus to. Tapos, ang mangyayari, plus ulit, plus A33 times A21 times A12. So, ang shortcut nitong ginagawa ko, if you try to notice, lahat ng arrow down minus arrow up. So, that will be how you solve for the... So, ang mangyayari, you write all the numerical coefficient sa column, X column, Y column, Z column, and then you copy the first column and the second column, and then you start multiplying going down, and then you have to subtract all these values if you multiply going up. Okay, yan po ang determinants. Ang mga sumusunod na hakbang ay makatutulong ng malaki sa pagsosolve ng linear equation gamit ang pamamaraan ng determinants. Una, ang mga elemento ng determinants sa denominator ay ang mga numerical coefficients ng mga unknown o ng mga variables. Pangalawa, Upang masolve ang isang unknown variable, kailangan palitan ang mga elemento nito ng mga given constant terms at ito ay ang magiging numerator. Narito ang isang halimbawa ng pagpapaliwanag para sa ating lubusang pagkaunawa. We are given equation 1, 2x minus y plus 2z is equal to 1. Equation number 2, 3x plus 2y plus 2z is equal to negative 1. And equation number 3 is equal to negative 2x plus 3y minus 3z is equal to negative 2. We are asked to solve for x, y, and z by determinants. Gaya ng sinabi sa atin sa nakalipas na slide, ang mga elemento daw ng denominator ng determinants ay ang mga coefficient ng variables o ng unknowns. Therefore, 2, 3, and negative 2 sa hanay ng x, 2, 3, and negative 2. At sa hanay ng y, negative 1, 2, and 3. Ito po yun. Sa hanay ng z, 2, 2, and negative 3. Ito po yun. At pagkatapos, following the rule of determinants, kokopyahin natin yung first column at second column. Kung kaya't meron tayong 2, meron tayong 3, at meron tayong negative 2 dahil kinopya lamang natin ito dito. Pagkatapos, kokopyahin din natin yung second column, negative 1, 2, and positive 3. Negative 1, 2, and positive 3. So, tapos na po tayo sa mga elemento ng determinants. Denominator. Pumunta naman tayo sa numerator. Sa numerator daw, kung ang hinahanap nating variable ay x, kailangan palitan natin yung coefficient ng x by the constants. Okay? So, iyon po ang malinaw na paliwanag doon sa nakaraang slide. Kung kaya't, sa halip ng ilalagay natin dito ay 2, 3, negative 2, ang ilalagay natin ay ang constant. 1, negative 1, and negative 2. Pagkatapos, yung y as is siya, negative 1, 2, and 3, at yung z as is din, 2, 2, and negative 3. Pagkatapos ay kokopyahin natin ang dalawang unang columns. 1, negative 1, at saka negative 2. And then, kopyahin natin itong column na to, negative 1, 2, and 3. So, tapos na po tayo sa ating x. Meron na tayong numerator at meron na tayong denominator. Ating naman puntahan ang y. Sa denominator, parehas lamang po sila. 2, 3, negative 2, negative 1, 2, 3. Kailangan lang natin i-double check. Kagaya nito. 2, 2, and then negative 3. Tapos, 2, 3, negative 2, negative 1, 2, 3, negative 1, 2, 3. Pinaalalahanan lamang po, ang determinants ay hindi ganun kahirap, kaya lamang minsan may naliligtaan tayong sign or kadalasan naliligtaan natin yung sign, doon po nag-uugat ang mga pagkakamali. Okay, so we are just advised to be very careful with the signs. Minsan sa pagkopya natin ng sign, sa pagliliwat o paglilipat, nakakalimutan natin yung mga sign. Now, sa numerator naman po tayo, ang papalitan naman natin this time by the constant ay itong y. So, kukopyahin natin yung 2, 3, and negative 2. Ito po yun. Tapos, kukopyahin natin yung constant, 1, negative 1, at saka 2. Pagkatapos, yung z, 2, 2, and negative 3. Tapos, kokopyahin natin yung first two columns, 2, 3, and negative 2, 1, negative 1, and 2. Pagkatapos ay handa na tayong mag-solve para sa determinants. Okay, let us try to solve for the determinant. Kuha lang tayo ng pen. So we have x. Tapos equals. Lagyan muna kagad natin ng equal sign dyan. Ngayon, pababa tayo pag pag ganyan. So 1 times 2, that is positive 2 times negative 3, that is negative 6. Lagyan na natin ng bracket agad. Tapos, pag ganito ulit tayo, mga kababayan, that will be negative 4 times negative 1, that will be positive 4. Pagkatapos, pababa po ulit tayo, mga kababayan, that will be 6 times negative 1, that will be negative 6. Tama? Alright. Lagyan natin ng bracket. Tapos minus po, Be careful, pag minus mo rito at nilagyan mo ng bracket na ganyan, lahat na ng magiging pataas will be the sign itself. So, negative 2 times 2 is equal to negative 4 times 2 will be equal to negative 8. So, pag ganyan po tayo, Dito naman, 3 times 2, that is 6 times 1, positive 6. At pagkatapos, eto naman, that will be negative 3. Okay, tatlong negative sign, that will be negative 3. Okay. And then, we go to the denominator. So, lagyan na rin natin ng bracket na ganyan. We have, pag ganito tayo, negative 12, right? Negative 12 kasi 2 times 2 times negative 3. Tapos, ito naman ay positive 4. E di plus 4 po tayo. At ito naman ay what? That is 9. That is positive 18. Tama ba? That is positive 18. Alright. So, 2, 3, 2, 18 tayo. Tama. Plus 18. Tapos, minus tayo. Pataas naman po tayo, mga kababayan. That is negative 8. Negative 8 tayo. Ito naman ay yun. That is positive 12. Okay, positive 12. At ito naman tayo ngayon, that is positive 9. Okay. Positive 9, So, we are now going to operate inside the grouping symbol. This is negative 12 plus 4. This will be negative 8, Ito naman, this will be negative 11. Negative 11 plus 6. This is negative 5. Alright. Okay. Sa baba naman, meron tayong, this will be 22 minus 12. That is 10. Tapos, meron dito tayong 21. 21 positive minus 8. That is 13. Okay. So, kung ating ima-minus siya, so gawin natin x is equal to negative 8 minus negative 5. Be careful with the signs. All over 10 minus 13. That will be negative 8 minus negative 5. So, this becomes positive that will be negative 3 over negative 3, and that is equal to positive 1. So ang x po natin ay positive 1. Okay, punta naman po tayo sa y. So ang y po natin will be, maglagay tayo ng guhit na ganyan, tapos syempre maglalagay tayo ng bracket, no? Right, habain natin. Yon. So therefore, this will be minus. Yan. Ngayon, ang technique dito, kung siguradong sigurado ka na sa denominator mo, no? I-double check mo yung elements ng denominator mo, determinant. Ito, na-solve na natin to be negative 3, di ba? Ito yon. So, hindi mo na siya kailangan i-solve pa ulit pagdating sa y kasi parehas lang naman yan, no? Kailangan lang siguraduhin mo na tama yon. Dahil kapag hindi mo na inulit yon at ginawa mo yon sa iyong test paper, pag nagkamali yung x mo, mali na rin yung y. So, i-suppose natin na triple check natin tong negative 3. Ang gagawin na lang natin dito, negative 3 na lang din yan. Kasi parehas lang din naman ito at saka ito. Okay? Nakuha niyo yung technique. So, ang isosolve na lang natin ay yung numerator. 2 times negative 1 times negative 3. Dalawang negative sign, that will be positive 6. Okay? So, we'll have positive 6. And then, we will have 2 times negative 2 times 1, that will be minus 4. Alright? Minus 4. Tapos, ito naman, negative 4, edi negative 12 naman yan. Minus 12. Sa pataas naman, this will be positive 4. Okay, dalawa yung negative sign. This will be negative 8. Tama? So that will be negative 8. And then, this will be what? 3 times 3, that is negative 9. Sa ibang aklat po, hindi nila nilalagyan itong mga grouping symbol, ano? At pagkatapos, puro negative. Kaya lang, nakakalito po yun. Minsan, nakakalimutan mong i-multiply sa negative. Doon, nagbubuod or uugat ang problema, no? So, ginawa natin na nilagyan natin ng grouping symbol, i-operate mo yung nasa loob, tsaka mo i-subtract para hindi mo malimutan na pagpapalitan ang bawat isang sign ng mga coefficients na yan, no? Therefore, y is equal to, ito ay negative 16 plus 6. Ang mangyayari dyan, negative 16 plus 6, negative 10. Tapos, minus. No? Ito naman ay negative 17 plus 4. E di minus negative 13. Ano? Minus negative 13. All over what? Negative 3. So, this is equal to negative 10 plus 13 over negative 3. So, ganyan po yan mangyayari dyan, ano? Therefore, ang magiging sagot po natin ay negative 10 plus 13, edi positive 3 over negative 3. Y is equal to negative 1. Yan. Meron na tayong roots na nakuha. Dito natin po isulat, ano? X is equal to positive 1 and y is equal to negative 1. Now, I would like you to practice this yourself and solve for z. Okay. Ang Z natin, tingnan lang natin kung anong ibinigay na value ng libro sa C. Okay. So, ang C natin ay negative 1. Mangyari lamang po na kayo ang magtuloy ng kaparehong procedure, at palabasin nyo itong Z na negative 1. Kung sakaling hindi po lumabas na negative 1 yan, what you're going to do is to double check the signs of the coefficients. Baka po may pagkakamali sa mga signs, So, for your practice, do this as your part, at pagkatapos, i-substitute nyo po itong mga values na to, x, y, and z, pagpalagay natin dito, substitute natin dito sa equation 1. Tingnan natin kung tama yung mga sagot. So, 2 times 1 minus negative 1, so that will be plus 2 times negative 1, is that equal to 1? So, ang mangyayari, 2 plus 1 minus 2, is that equal to 1? Pangitang-pangitan na. 1 is equal to 1 is equal to 1. 1 is equal to 1. Alright. Nasolve na po natin ang ating determinants. Murahin lang po natin itong mga bagay nito dahil dumudumi. Pinakita ko lang kung paano nyo po ito double check. Sa puntong ito, atin po munang puputulin ang ating talakayan at naway natalakay natin ang mga mahalagang bagay na may kaugnayan sa linear equations and determinants. Tayo po ay sama-samang magpapasalamat sa ating Panginoon. Salamat sa mga biyaya ng karunungan na ipinagkaloob niya sa atin sa videong ito. Muli po, ito po ang inyong Sir R. Square na nagsasabing, ingat lagi, kain dami, at tulog aga. Ang lahat ng parangal at papuri ay sa Diyos namang makapangyarihan sa lahat na naghahari noon, ngayon at magpakailanman, magpasawalang hanggan. Amen. To God be the glory. Thank you very much, and may God bless us all.